Now to the war with Iran. The Israeli military says it launched new attacks across both Tehran and Beirut Tuesday morning, and Americans are being warned to leave Iraq immediately. All this coming as President Donald Trump slams allies for not helping. Our Michelle Fisher following all the new developments tonight. Michelle?
There was a lot from President Trump today, including news that his White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, has early-stage breast cancer. She will continue to serve in her role through treatment as one of Trump's closest allies. And this all comes, of course, as the U.S. war with Iran now stretches into week 3.
We strongly encourage the other nations to get involved with us and get involved quickly and with great enthusiasm.
The president today calling on U.S. allies to help more than 2 weeks into his surprise war with Iran. During an appearance announcing renovation plans for the Kennedy Center, he blasted the reluctance of other countries to assist, calling out the U.K.
I was very surprised with the United Kingdom, because the United Kingdom, 2 weeks ago, I said, why don't you send some ships over? And he really didn't want to do it.
Britain's prime minister saying his concern is escalation.
We will not be drawn into the wider war.
Germany also declining its assistance as Iran continues attacks on the vital Strait of Hormuz, where 20% of the world's oil passes through.
We can't be at every place to support a war which we didn't start it.
The president claiming some countries have offered help, though he declined to specify which ones.
Numerous countries have told me they're on the way. Some are very enthusiastic about it, and some aren't.
That explosion at a hotel in Baghdad as Iran also continues drone strikes across the Middle East. This video showing an air defense system shooting down a rocket near the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. U.S. citizens have been warned to leave Iraq immediately. The Pentagon has said 200 American troops have been wounded in the ongoing conflict. At least 13 have been killed. And as the president continues to defend his military action, he made claims twice today that a past president expressed regret to him that he wasn't the one to attack Iran. Well, reps for all of the 4 living former presidents have said none have been in touch with President Trump recently. And when asked today who, President Trump declined to give a name, saying he didn't want to, quote, embarrass them.